Alrighty then, let's talk about Mike Graham, shall we? Now, he has been sacked. He has been let go by Talk TV over an offensive tweet. And they let him go because he wouldn't hand over his phone to Talk TV bosses so they can check whether he was hacked or not, as he claims. Now, it was my theory that Mike Graham wouldn't tweet anything like that. But then again, if he was innocent, then he'd have handed his phone over, wouldn't he? Wouldn't you? But saying that, what business do they have to go through his phone anyway? Shouldn't they just take his word for it? His phone was stolen recently. But there we go. It is what it is. He's gone. He's now on YouTube. He's got his own channel and he gained 10,000 subscribers in one day. Now, this is a problem for Talk TV. Here's the thing. You've got Talk TV and GB News. They both say they're the homes of free speech, etc. But they sack good presenters for practicing free speech. What's that all about? Hypocrisy much? GB News got rid of Lawrence Fox, Dan Wootton, even Calvin Robinson because he was their mate. And both Dan Wootton and Calvin Robinson have gone on to do better things. Lawrence Fox, however, I think that's debatable. But Talk TV getting rid of Mike Graham, probably their most popular presenter. I liked him despite his opinion on Tommy Robinson. The guy just said what everyone thinks every British patriot has in their mind these days. Now, according to another YouTuber, a fantastic YouTuber called The Preston Journalist, here he is, go and sub if you haven't yet. Talk TV have asked his mates and fellow presenters to take over the morning show, but they're all refusing because they're his mates. Unfair play to them. You know who your mates are when the chips are down and you really need them to be there for you. But I think this is the beginning of the end for Talk TV. Now their viewership and listeners are dwindling. You've got the woke presenters on their sister channel TalkSport trying to dictate how things go around there. And apparently they had a hand in his sacking as well. Shame on them. And they're just not as good as GB News. Jeremy Kyle is just too annoying to listen to, in my opinion. Juliet Hartley-Brewer is still tainted by her stance on the jab. They managed to get Mark Dolan on board for a while, but remember, he's one of the GB News presenters who backstabbed Dan Wootton after he got sacked. Ian Collins' opening monologues are just, they just drag on and on and on. I don't think Alex Phillips' views are the real ones that she puts out there on air. And the only one close enough to Mike Graham is Kevin O'Sullivan. I think he's really good to listen to. So yeah, Talk TV could have dealt with this Mike Graham nonsense far better than they have and kept him on board. I mean, this is a massive nothing burger, if you ask me. But there we go, they're going to lose a lot of listeners now, and just like Dan Wootton did with GB News, he'll take a lot of viewers with him. What do you reckon? Let me know in the comments. And there we go, I'm Paz49, thanks for watching, and until the next time, have a great day, and Roger Trout.